Mic check. Can you hear me all right, Melissa?
Yes, I can hear you all right.
All right, let's get cracking
Mhm.
into it. Thank you for joining me. We've got the lovely Kimberly again
Hi, Kimberly.
joining, joining. So thank you for joining on.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I want to do the first 5 to 10 minutes on questions about the pricing. If you have any questions, because I did say for the next 2 weeks for the
Mm-hmm.
Q&A, I was going to allocate it for pricing. Now, if
Mm-hmm.
nobody hopped on, that means it must be crystal clear. Melissa, any questions about the pricing based on my email
Mm,
announcement last week?
No, no questions about the pricing anymore. I have asked them already last time, and yeah. You have answered them already before as well, last week as well. So
All
that's
right.
good. Yeah.
No questions about the pricing. I take it anybody that's watching this Q&A in the delay doesn't have any pricing. Gerard's calling me. We get there. Okay, lovely. Now, I saw on the Q&A table, Charles had a couple of questions that he
Mm-hmm.
put down, but he's actually not here. Uh,
Maybe he's just still going to join. Maybe he's gonna join, but maybe a little bit late. I don't know. There. No, no, no. That's
no,
Justin.
we got Justin here. What I want you to
Yeah.
do, Melissa, if you have any questions, just write them on the table. Just try to get into that habit um,
Okay.
of
Yeah.
writing them down. It just allows
Okay.
me, it allows
Yeah.
me.
To prepare ahead of time. Yeah. I
Yeah.
forgot about that because I only write my questions on my like notes here, but not in the document that you send. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay. Next time, if I'll
Yeah.
put it in there. Okay.
Write them down there so I can better prepare. But
Yeah.
let's get through them. I might welcome Justin, welcome Lita Luby. Good to have you, Justin.
Mm.
Haven't had seen you here on a while. Good to
Yeah.
see you back on. Melissa, can you ask Charles's questions so I can quickly answer them on the document?
I actually don't know Charles' questions. I have
Okay.
my own questions. I have two questions
Let
today,
me
just from
let
me.
let me get Charles's questions open
Okay.
so you can listen to him because he did take
Okay.
the time. Okay. So Charles asked a couple questions. He said, da, da, da. Okay, and Justin's writing him down too. So Charles asked, how does a parent, no, he already asked that one, vacation care 1 day event, they paid the deposit. When do we invoice the full amount? Halfway before or after the event? You always pay whoever the provider is, whether it's a school or an after school, always pays before the service is delivered, never after the service is delivered. So if you've charged a deposit, I would say the full amount needs to be paid 1 week before the term program starts. So always accept full payments because you don't want to be chasing money after the program is finished. So, Charles, hopefully I answered that question. Charles asked another question. He said, daycare free trial is done. When do we follow up after they've asked the parents for expression of interest? I would give them about 3 to 5 days. So, if you've done a daycare trial and you've given the director um, you've given the director the PDF and all the information. No more than 5 days. I would be following up with the director, and if there's interest, I'd be sending out the link because you want to
Mm.
do it when it's nice and warm. Charles asked another question. He says, existing paid.
Very good
Now, this
question.
is this is an interesting. Charles asked, existing parent who is a worker has asked for casual passes for one-time class at a time. Can we add one class payment? Unfortunately, we can't add a one class casual payment. We can offer a free trial class for them to enjoy the program. And then if they enjoy it, they do need to pay upfront for the term. Otherwise, what's to stop a parent from coming back and just doing one, 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 and one? So they do need to pay upfront
The whole
once.
term.
Yeah,
Mm.
for the term. You can offer a trial, and some franchisees, I know they do pay, some of them do charge trials. Okay, Justin, you've put two questions there. I might get you to answer those questions, and then Melissa, I'll go to you. Go for it,
Okay.
Justin. Oh,
Justin,
Justin,
we can't hear you.
yeah, you're talking, but I can't hear. Still can't hear. I think you. Okay. While Justin's working out the camera, Melissa, you can ask your questions. Go for it.
Okay. So I got a parent who signed up for gold membership today, so I got one gold already. Yeah, I
Congratulations.
know. It's a different feeling, hey? Like wow.
The big
Like
money. It's a big money up
yeah.
front.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's my question is because we in our coaching call in our profit tracker, like I didn't assume that like there will be, in our revenue there. I didn't
Yeah.
assume any gold
Yeah.
membership. So how do I do that moving forward?
Great
Like,
question. Great question.
yeah.
What I would do is you remember the gold membership is an annual revenue. So whatever
Mm-hmm.
that total amount is, you divide it by
To
four,
four.
and
Okay.
I would have on your P&L, you
Uh-huh.
should have total revenue, and then underneath that, I would have gold membership revenue. So
Okay.
you can
Okay.
find out how much of
So
your
a separate
revenue
line.
is from
Okay.
gold, and I will
O-
divide the total by four to figure out what the term amount is.
Okay. So there will be like a separate line for gold. So so
Yes.
there's like a term program and then other programs and then gold
I
membership.
would, well, technically, the gold membership is a term program.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
under the term program,
We
I
put
would have
their
a
gold.
subcategory called gold VIP membership
Okay.
income.
Okay, okay, subcategory for gold. Okay. So we can, but do I put there just the term fee, like not what they paid for that time, right?
Well, if you declare it, because they've booked in for 4 terms and they've prepaid for four
Yeah,
terms,
yeah.
if you declare it now, then you can't put it in for your other 3 terms. So it's either you chop it up into four,
Mm-hmm.
or you just have it as when it comes in. For example, in term three, they've paid for gold. So you just
Yeah.
have it on your term three
Term
P.
three. Yeah, yeah,
It's the
because
same
to be
thing.
consistent with the accounting, right? Like, because the income came in like for this term, for
So if
example.
it came
So
in, I would have it. If it came in, then you can either divide by four or you can just have it under your term three. But if you have the full amount in your term three P&L, it shouldn't be there in your term four P&L because you've already recorded it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. All
Question.
right.
What
Okay.
was your other question, Melissa?
The so even if I'm already in RMS, I can still offer a free trial class, right?
Yeah, of course you can. You
Okay.
can offer a free trial, but once they've booked in, they're a subscription. Once they've paid,
Yeah.
they're an active subscription.
Okay, but so for example, the first week is their free trial, then they enroll the second week, and their term fee will still be prorated, right?
Yes, it would be.
But when they register with that prorated term fee for that term, their automatic billing next term will be the full amount, right?
Exactly right.
It's not the prorated fee. Okay. Yeah. That's just my two questions today. Thank
Great
you.
question, Melissa. Congratulations on getting your first gold VIP
Yay, thank
membership.
you.
Justin, go for it, Justin.
Okay, hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. So I have a question regarding RMS rover. So it's
Uh-huh.
pretty much it's done already, right? And so my question is, this is week 8.
Yeah.
Before open to registration before registration open to public in 15th
Uh-huh.
June, can existing parents enroll now on the week 8 on the 9th of June?
They can, as long as their email ID, they've got a booking associated with their email ID. If they're a previous member and they've got a booking under an email, they can go book in right now. That's for next term.
Okay, so because I'm suspicious there's some system issue because in the website issue is book now. It's green color. I can see there's 2 spots available for
Yeah.
one classes, and then but if I click that, it shows 0 left. Join waitlist.
So that's because, okay, so Justin, how the website works is you don't have any. So at the moment, the classes are green right now. So a parent
Yeah,
can go in and click book class.
yeah.
Now, if it's a new parent, when they go to click book class and they go to
Oh,
sign up for an account, it's going to say, unfortunately, you cannot book in until June 15 when registration's open to the public. However, if they go and they're an existing member and they go to book in now and they log in with their
mm.
existing username and password, it's going to let them go through to proceed with the booking. But if they're using a new email address that they've never made a booking, it's going to stop them and say, hey, um, it's not open to Jan 15. You can join the wait list.
And because it's like it works different. So some classes allow me to, because I'm like my idea haven't booked anything yet. I'm a new idea, right? But Some class allow me to book a class. I can click a one sports, but some class stop me because it was zero.
So
And then
so there's two things to that. Which email are you using to book these classes? Has it got a booking associated with it?
no, I think my email is just like a Homesby,
Okay.
working
So if you
email.
don't have an email, it's because you haven't ticked that, I believe you haven't ticked that button in the event. When you create your event, there's a button that you tick saying, open up, keep this event closed until registration's open to the public. If you haven't ticked that button, then I might allow somebody to go through once the events are available. But Justin, what I recommend is if, because this is a bit of a technical question.
Technical issue, yes.
Can you log a ticket onto FreeCamp and Erin or one of the administration team members
Mm,
would be able to investigate it? But I have a feeling it might be because you haven't ticked that button that says keep this class closed until registration's open on the
yeah.
event. But I would double confirm with the girls. They're probably the expert at
I,
that.
I have I have a raised ticket.
You have?
Yeah, and then I have raised a ticket, and then it says that classes also because I want to transfer some parents to that classes, and then the classes should have two spot available,
Yeah.
and that's what shows in the website, right? And now in the WordPress, when I try to transfer the kids, it says there's no spots available because because in the
Yeah.
WordPress it
So I
shows
think,
18 kids reserved, but
yeah.
zero kids left, zero spot left.
So I think that's definitely a question for the girls. Probably not me. They gotta they gotta look into it. And if there's an issue there with why it's not shot, why you can't transfer, they'll escalate it to IT. But Justin, if you can, lodge a ticket today
Yeah.
and let the girls look into the back end. But let me answer your next question. Do you want to ask your next question? You put one here about the minimum award.
Yeah, I'm finishing that question. So technically, I should able to transfer the parents in week A, right? Because the role has been finished. Technically, I able to transfer any case from term three, right?
Yeah, yeah. If a parent says, "Can you transfer?" I don't know what they should have probably done it during the transfer window to another class. But if for whatever reason their timetable changed, you should be able to transfer them now since the billing period is finished
Yeah,
to a different class. But Justin, I've got a team that does this. I do recommend you put that on an email too. I just don't want to say something and then Erin or one of the girls says, no, that's incorrect. So put that all on it
yeah,
and
yeah,
they're speedy. They're getting back to tickets under
yeah.
24 hours. They'll
I
get
feel
back.
I feel I feeling there's some system issue for Homesby because the total it's very weird number like a total result is 5 and total spot left is 6, so it doesn't make sense as 20 spots.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
something play
definitely,
around for that. Yes, it's not making
definitely.
sense. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely log it to the IT, log it to the girls. Maybe there was something in the back end. Maybe we didn't increase the spots for I'm not too sure what it is, but Justin,
yeah,
100%, that's one for the girls. Make sure
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah,
log
yeah,
it
yeah.
in.
Okay. Um, so yeah, that's the capacity issue. I suspect for me or maybe or every franchise, but I'm not sure how big the issue is. Um, second question is about I just read the email for today about the salary increase, minimum salary increase. So it's 4.75%. So is that rate apply for all the levels? So I need to apply all the levels for
Yeah,
that.
so all the minimum wage is applying to all the awards. So for all the levels, there'll be an increase of I think $2 or a couple dollars.
Okay, got it. So pretty much like apply that rate and times 25 or 30% loading, and now become the
Yeah,
final rate.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. That's it. All right,
Okay.
thanks.
Justin, have you logged it? Have you spoken to the girls yet about this issue? Have you logged the ticket with
I
the
look at ticket. I sent an email. I haven't got a reply yet, and then this I just saw this maybe some opportunity I can talk to you as well straight away. I
Okay.
feeling something IT issues wrong with the capacity in the WordPress and the website.
Yeah, yeah. Have a chat to the girls. Put a ticket through so we can make sure we have the right capacity on your class. Maybe there's something in the events that we need to fix up, or maybe we haven't put the proper spots. But the girls should be able to help you out. Okay.
Okay, yeah, cool.
All right. Questions. Feel free to come off mute. And please also, guys, just make sure we get into the habit in that table, which I've attached to the calendar invite. Just make sure we're writing all of our questions so I can prepare for them in advance. But feel free to come off mute and ask away.
Hi, Mail.
Hello, Luby.
And Kim is there, yeah? Hello. Just a question regarding the a makeup class.
Sure.
So there's a parent who has missed 3 sessions in a term. Say this is the situation. He missed 3 sessions in a term, and then the parent said he would like to do the makeup on the next term. So I believe we're allowing that, but are we?
The policy says makeup classes aren't rolled over, but if that's something you want to do, by all means. But the
Okay.
policy does say makeup
So-
classes don't get rolled over.
Okay, all
But
right.
it's up to you, if you want to
Okay, yeah.
take care of them because they're a loyal
Okay,
member.
so I got it now. I got it now because
Yeah.
she's saying that um because she's missed 3 sessions, she wants to use the first 3 weeks of the term as a makeup, and then after the 3 weeks, she'll enroll. Yeah.
She has to pay the full price. We don't discount the term for makeup classes. So if
Yeah.
that's the case, she's got to pay. We don't do 6 week, 7 week programs. She'd have to pay the full 8 weeks, and then you can give her makeup classes,
And
like
then
on another day or whatever. But
mhm.
she will have to pay the full price, Luby. And just so you know, makeup classes we don't transfer them. But if they're a long-term member and you want to take care of them, by all means.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. But
No,
not to the point of, like making the first weeks free and then
no,
just
no, not
enroll
not,
next.
not at all. Otherwise,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
you'd be
Got it. Thank you.
that'll significantly eat into your revenue if all
Yeah.
the makeup classes are discounted the term program. Cool. Next up,
I have one more
Mr.
question.
Justin. Go for
Yeah.
it.
And that's high. Yeah, there's new function for the hide membership, so they can hide for this term, and then they can free the spot for someone else can join the classes. So my question is, what if that person, that kid's being hired for this term, want to coming back for next term, and also we have one spots join these very full classes? How about the capacity? We have extra person for next term.
So then I believe you would hide it. You would remove their enrollment to free up the spot,
Yeah.
right? And then you would give them a coupon code for next term for when they're ready to book back in.
Yeah. If we get like my question is, if I hide that person, and then the system should allow him to automatically roll for the same class for next term, and then we have free spots, and then
Yeah,
that person coming back in.
but you're asking in that question, if you're going to hide that spot, if you're going to use that new feature,
Yeah.
that's going to remove them from the attendance list to free up a spot.
Yes.
And then you're saying next term, what if they want to come back in?
Yeah.
So I would probably cancel their enrollment. I would cancel it.
Yeah.
And then, because you remember, you got your parents that are coming back to get billed, I would cancel their enrollment completely and say, look, we've canceled your enrollment. It should free up a spot. And then when they're ready to book back in next term after your billing cycle has finished, then you can give them a coupon code to come in and pay $0 so they're back on the RMS.
And so again, after next turn, cancel that. After next turn, they can just registration after registration open to public.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. So let's say, for example, they say now I can't do next term. I've been billed. I've broken my arm.
Yeah.
You would cancel this. You would cancel the subscription. But Justin, I got to be honest with you. It's probably again, probably a question better asked for the girls because they are the ones that know this system inside out. I do know some of it, but I'm not perfect. So I will definitely fact check everything with the girls.
Mm-hmm.
But in that instance, I would cancel their membership to free up a spot. But then and then I'll give them a credit when they come back. But that's an intricate question. Fact check it with the girls.
Yeah, that's the how I think that's usual that I will do. I cancel that, get a quick coupon when you join. You can just register again and and
Yeah,
roll
keep
over
it
it
simple.
again.
Yeah, keep it
Very simple
simple.
way, but now it confused me because there's a new function they hide them for this turn. They're able to hide this person in this attend list but free the spots.
Yeah,
But then my question is, okay, they free the spots and the new parents join, but how about if next time they want both join the class, which was full classes, and
yeah.
that become question like is if I hide them, Does the person still roll for next
Yeah, that's a
automatically?
good question. That I'm actually very keen to know the answer. Can you ask that to the girls, Justin? Can you please ask that to the girls? Because I'll be very keen to know that because we put this feature in place to make it a little bit easier when you're managing the enrollment list. But please do ask the question to the
Okay,
girls.
all right, cool.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
I'm here for the coaching side of things, growing, expanding. When you say to me, Emil, this button transfer, does this here, you might lose me with the tooth fairy for a little bit.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Justin. And I'll get back to you within 24 hours because our average ticket resolution time is less than 24 hours. And we track it.
Yeah. I probably have one more system issue.
I'll try and answer it. Yeah.
I have raised it before, I have raised to Aaron before. He says working with IT because before I have two venues and they have two different
Hold on.
price.
I think I know this one. Transferring
Yeah.
over and not paying the
Yeah.
high amount of fee.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, sorry, Justin. This is this one got brought to my attention. I get it. One of your programs at 195, one's at 215, and
Yeah.
parent transfers and they don't pay the extra price. Unfortunately, that is a limitation for RMS. If they do transfer over, because it's a locked-in subscription, they can't pay the higher price. I highly recommend, if you can, to elevate both of them so they're both at 215, just to avoid
Yeah,
parents transferring.
that's my plan for next time. Next
Yeah.
time when the price rate, I probably just raise same price.
Yeah, I heard about this one. I heard about this one.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
All right. Anyone else want to go next? Come off mute. Otherwise, forever hold your peace. Hopefully, Charles's questions he can listen to and answer. Any other questions, guys? Otherwise, we might do a bit of an early mark. All right. Just a quick reminder, this Thursday, 6 p.m., we have a special workshop. Please make sure we keep it free. Cybersecurity, hosted by HSJ. It is a mandatory workshop that we have mandated just because it's so important, guys. So please make sure you're there. I'll be there as well, 6 p.m. Melissa, Luby, Justin, will you be there, 6 p.m.?
I haven't seen the invitation from, like, I have been searching for it because I wanted to save the meeting link.
Yeah.
Like James sent before, but that's the one that's canceled. So
Okay. Can
yeah.
you, James's contact details is on the head office personnel spreadsheet. Can you reach out to
Mhm.
James? I have told
Mhm.
him to send it out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's going to send it out tomorrow, but just reach out to him for the actual
Mhm.
link when you can,
Okay.
please.
All right. Okay. Sure.
All right. That's it from me, guys. Melissa, congratulations again on landing your first Gold VIP membership.
Yeah.
Huge milestone for many more to come. And Justin, hopefully your IT questions get resolved.
Thank you.
See
Bye.
you later, everybody. Thank
Thank
you for
you.
coming on.
Bye-bye.
God bless. Have a great week.